Hello everyone, welcome to my channel YouTube Fantastic Songs. Today we can talk about the biggest Stipendium Hungaricum scholarships in the world, especially in the Hungary government. You can see it is the most important for our websites. We are going to apply for Stipendium Hungaricum, but we choose one of the requirements in academic years 2022 to 2023. These scholarships is especially for bachelor, master, and doctoral. But another one, it's non-degree programs and postgraduate specialist training courses. We can check for bachelor and master requirements, and the next one for doctoral degree. One by one, we can check a lot of information for the requirements to these applications before we are going to how to fill in the applications. So I think it is very popular in the Hungary and especially in the world. For the study levels, for bachelor, masters, 1-year masters, non-degree programs, and postgraduate specialist training course only. You can see in this table degree programs and non-degree programs. I think you will to find for the degree programs, you can choose one for the bachelor programs, master programs, or 1-year master programs. The qualification at the end of the programs is the full-time and partial or exchange, BA or BSc degree, MA or MSc degree, MA or MSc degree in the 1-year master programs. And for the bachelor programs, the durations is full times. From we can check 2 till 4 years, and the master programs 1.5 to 2 years. And for the 1-year master programs, on the other hand, 5 to 6 years. Okay, let's see. We will continue to this provisions covered by the scholarships. I think it is most important to you to find this how about the cover by the scholarships. For the first one is about the tuition-free educations, exemption for the payment of tuition fee. And the second one is about the monthly stipendium, non-degree, bachelor, master, and 1-year master levels. The monthly amount of 40,700 Hungarian forints or 120 euro approximately to contribution to the living expenses in Hungary for 12 months a year until the completion of studies. So you can get approximately 120 euro every month. And the third one is accommodation contributions. For free dormitory place or a contribution, you will have 40,000 Hungarian forint each month to accommodation costs for the whole duration of the scholarship period. And please note that if the students doesn't live in the dormitory, the Hungarian foreign or 40,000 Hungarian foreign each month is a contribution to that rental cost and a bigger cities. This contribution would not cover the full amount of rental costs. The last one is about the medical insurance. I think you will get the healthcare service according to the relevant Hungarian legislations, and supplementary medical insurance for up to 64,000 Hungarian forints, or approximately 180 euros a year per person. Okay, you will get this for the bachelor and master and one semester level if you want to apply it. And eligibility, sending partner is important because every country they have a sending partner to find or to assess your requirements. For full-time programs, students can apply the following sending partner. A lot of countries in the world as sending partners in these scholarships. You can check your government here, your country here. If not a sending partner, I think it is not available for your scholarships. And also for the partial exchange programs. Okay, we can check for these requirements. I think it is very useful for bachelor and master. Let's check. Before we check the requirements, please note these application timelines until 15 January 2022. It is the submitting application to Tempus Public Foundations and to sending partners. 28 February 2022 for selection points. In the middle of March and of May 2022, the second selection points, it is institutional admission procedure, and 15 April 2022 submitting medical certificate, and the middle or end of June 2022 notification about selection results, June to July 2022 visa application process, and until 30 September 2022 arrival to Hungary. Yeah, welcome to Hungary. Okay, please note that only files with a maximum size of 4 MB can be uploaded in the system, and basic applications documents. Okay, first check application documents, online application forms, all applications, not only for bachelor, master, but also the doctoral or postdoctoral. The second one is motivation letter, minimum 1 page, type in the Time New Roman 12 points letter. Don't forget to write it in the language of the selected study program or in Hungarian. Maybe in English will be better, or in Hungarian, it's okay. The next one is proof of language proficiency and their translations in the language of the selected study program in or in Hungarian. In these requirements, you should scan copy of the original proof of the language proficiency with a minimum level determined by the host institution and its translations. In speaking of proof of language proficiency, Stipendium Hungaricum scholarships, Also invite to IELTS or TOEFL ITP or TOEIC or other documents for English official. For example, for the IELTS, at least 5.5 is okay, or you have the highest than 5.5, it will be better. Or maybe for the IELTS, for the TOEFL ITP, for the bachelor approximately 500 or more than 500 will be better, or for the TOEIC approximately at least the same with B2. Okay, the next one is school certificates. Yeah, don't forget, and their translation in the language of the selected study. I mean that for these school certificates, you should translate with in English will be better. Bachelor level full-time programs, please scan copy of the original secondary school graduate certificate or equivalent in its translations. For the master, please scan copy of the original bachelor degree certificate or equivalent and its translations. Okay, the next one, if you choose to the program or in the Hungarians, you can check these documents. And the next one is transcript of records and translation of the language. And copy of the original transcripts or records regarding all academic semester or school years complete during previous studies. It is important, and translation only have to be attached in the copy of the original documents in the language of the selected study programs are in Hungary. The next one is about the copy of identification document. Please provide the application already has a passport, a scanned copy of the passport, data page should be uploaded. In case the application do not yet have a passport, they should upload the scanned copy of their national ID card. Yeah, it is important. If you don't have the passport, maybe you can upload for the national ID card. And acceptance of statement for the application in the online system. Yeah, all applicants need accept the statement for applications. You can check in the Annex 2 for example. The medical certificate card. Yes, the medical certificate is mandatory only for the application submitted by the sending partners. So the first one, if you apply for the first, please don't upload these medical certificates. Only for the application submitted by the sending partners. Yeah, you can check this link. It is the compulsory link for to the medical certificates example, and must be submitted until 15 April. Okay, let's check. Portfolio or audio portfolio is important for the photographs of the works of art. It is required to be uploaded by applicants of study programs in the field of arts, and the audio portfolio is for in the students will be applying in the field of music. Please the maximum of 4 MB megabyte. It is if there is any missing documents or others, and the deadline for the submitting complete application 15 January 2022 Central Europe time. Okay, let's check to the another documents for doctoral programs. I think it is similarly, but the other requirements is little difference. Not only requirements, but also how to they get stipendium scholarships. Okay, we can check for one by one. Please consider carefully your selected programs for the doctoral programs. It is the durations is 2 plus 2 years. I means that it is the full times academic programs. 2 years is the course, and 2 years gains to the research. But between course and in the phase 1 and the phase 2, you will be complex exam. Complex exam means examination for the past ones, and if the students success for this complex exam, they will go to going to the phase number 2, completing the research. Okay. Yeah, proficiency covered by the scholarships are things exemption for the payment of tuition fee is similarly with bachelor and master, and monthly stipendium is a difference, but the doctoral level, according to the current Hungarian legislations, the monthly amount of scholarships is 140,000 Hungarian forint, or 390 euro for the first phase of educations, cover 4 semesters, and 180,000 Hungarian forints, approximately 500 euro for the second phase for semester, for 12 months a year until completion of studies. Accommodation contributions is similarly with the BA and MA, and also a medical insurance is same with the bachelor and master degrees. And let's check for the sending partners. You can check here your nationality here. If any, please you welcome to apply for this Stipendium Hungaricum. And let's check a little bit for the supervisor. Maybe I will tell you later, but we can check for the requirements. For the application timeline is same. Okay, please not the only file with maximum for the basic application documents for May B can be uploaded in the system. You can check document applications. For the first one is online application form. The applicant must fill out and save all required request information on the online application form in English language. Recent photo taken not earlier than 2 years before. One motivation letter, minimum 1 page in English or Hungarian, and Times New Roman, 12 points for size letters. And proof of language, it is also similar with bachelor and master. Programs are in Hungarian is similar. School certificate is also similar. Okay, but for the doctoral applicant, you should scan copy of the original master degree certificate or equivalents. Not only master, but also bachelor and high school is requirement in this application. And research plans, minimum 2 pages is to type in the Times New Roman 12 point font size letters, and letter of recommendations. It is different with the BA and MA, but in the doctoral program you will be should uploading for letter of recommendations, a signed letter of recommendation from the application firm or current academic tutor or supervisors who has a scientific degree and has insight into the professional work of the application for the applicant. And yeah, it is very useful and important to for the doctoral applicant statement of the supervisors. A statement by the supervisor at the proposed host institution, declaration at the supervisor undertakes to supervise the students' work within the doctoral programs. I will show you how to find the supervisor later. And don't forget to upload for the transcripts of records, original and translates, copy of identification documents, passport or national ID card, and acceptance of statement for application in the online system is also same, and medical certificates mandatory only for the applicants nominated by the study partners. Okay, it is the requirements and the timeline for BA, MA, and postdoctoral and doctoral applicant. And let's continue to find the programs. Before your apply this program, you should check these institutions already we will apply for your degree. Let's check. Maybe we can choose the for example, mathematics and doctoral. Maybe we'll find we have 37 short results for the final programs related to the mathematics. You can check one by one in the Obuda University, University of Saget. You can check by one. For example, we can choose this link. You can read the study language in English, full degree studies. The requirements: IELTS score at least 5.5 or TOEFL IBT at least 72, or maybe Cambridge first certificate at least B or B2. It's okay. The territorial requirements based on citizenship. You can check your country here. If your country is already here, you can apply. The English is B2. It is the overview for the program descriptions. You can check one by one. The educational programs, for example, algebra, analysis, dynamical systems, geometry, and etc. You can check if you have any problem for these programs, especially in the University of Saget. You can contact this email or call with this phone number. Okay, you can apply now. if you don't apply, no, if you want to, you cannot apply for this program. I think your country is not ready in these applications. You can check another university. Please check one by one. In Bachelor University, Doctoral School of Mathematics. Please check. It is a very difference, the doctoral full degree, and it is doctoral partial exchange studies. Please, it is as not your applying for these applications. Okay, maybe we can check Doctoral School of Mathematics and Doctoral School of Mathematics in everything. Before you're applying for the Doctoral School of Mathematics or in master or in the bachelor, for the master we can check, find the programs as 55 search results. You can check one by one. Or the bachelor, you can check it. 38 search results. Okay, we will to continue for the doctoral programs, especially for the mathematics. I think I will to show you one of the most important, how to find the best supervisor before you're clicking this menu. I will check here. You can check with the doctory.hu. Yes, you can change in English. How to find this best supervisor related to your research? Maybe checks this academic staff member by research topics. You can fill in this box, especially, for example, mathematics. Okay. Yeah. Okay. You can check the another link. .hu. Minute. Okay. Yeah, you can check one by one. The results 180. Educational science in the University of Pannonia, Debrecen, at Florida University or Saget. You can check it is. For example, if you want to choose the supervisor in the Doctoral School of Mathematics in University of Saget and Doctoral School of Mathematics at Florida University, for example, you can check one by one. The education, the research field, like the mathematics and computing, maybe. For example, we can check one by one. Let's click in here. University professor or researcher, mathematics and computing, discipline. You can check the research area, graph theory, extremal graphs, random methods, and graph mining. And for this supervisor, I think only one. Yes, only one for this semester. I think the students only one will expected to finish in 2024. If you're interested with this supervisor, I think you can email personally. We can check the emails. I think it's not the email, right? Maybe this pics. You can check here. You can email with this email. Okay. Another one, maybe we can check for this at bachelor and university or miss calls or another one. They present or one a simple. Like maybe it is mathematics and computing. This is expected for present PhD students only 3. The research area with data science, artificial intelligence, databases, security, and bioinformatics. If related to your research, you can sending what you propose for with this email. Okay, it is very useful how to find the best supervisor in this Hungary. Okay, let's continue to define the programs. Okay. Wait a minute. Maybe academic terms, please. It's I think it's almost same. Okay, we can check here. If you're interested in the second, you can apply now, or you can apply for at bachelor university or Budapest University of Technology and Economics, Doctoral School of Mathematics and Computer Science, Szczecin is Fun University, University of Debrecen in the Doctoral School of Informatics. Maybe if you want to choose in the informatics, you can check a lot of university here related to your degree, I think. Okay, let's continue to do applying. Maybe I will apply it. Okay, before we submit, please don't clicking the submit until your requirements is already done. For the first, you can check one by one. For the profile, okay, don't forget to write your names, given names, middle names, the family names, don't forget, and identification document types. You can choose one, passport or ID card or national ID card. If the passport is okay, please give the number of passport issue date. Maybe 2026, maybe in December 27, maybe expired dates. Maybe you can choose one. The country of issue, you can choose your nationality, but if you choose ID card, I think for the passport is not mandatory. Let's see. Yes, for the mandatory is ID card, a national ID card. You can choose expired date, your nationality, date of birth, the country of birth, place of birth. And the next one is about your gender. If you're in Iraq, if you're in Kazakhstan or other country, maybe is available for this scholarships. But any one or maybe more than 10 countries is not available for this available. Okay, country of residence, please put here mother's given names, mother previous family names. I think it is not mandatory. Fill out study of your research maybe, and don't forget to upload your photo and save. Some of the fields were not correctly filed because it's I'm not uploading. I'm not type of this one. Yeah. Okay. The next one is about the contacts. Please, the contacts is mandatory. Mobile phone, Skype, host number, city, postal code, and another ones. Let's check for the educations. The education level, maybe you can check the level. Secondary educations, vocational, pre-educations, bachelor, doctoral degree. I think you choose one, please. If you want to apply for the doctoral program, you can choose one by one. For the first, for the master, bachelor, and pre-education, vocational, and also maybe secondary educations. For the first master degree, you can put here your informations, your institutions, program name, scientific discipline, status of studies, maybe the valid, suspend, or finish. If you finish, you can put here. Start of studies, I think it is the start for your master degree if you are applying for the doctoral. You can put here. And expected graduations, nominal length of the programs. You can calculate it. If you the nominal length of the program only 1 years, you can check. You can clicking with 1 year. How about the 12 months? You can clicking 2 years and etc. Mode of study, full degree, partial or distance, maybe financial course, self-funded maybe, or state finance, or free. We can check. Yeah, we can typing it is maybe one by one. Yeah. Maybe for example, finish. I was finished in 2020, and the start is 2000, I think. Let's check. Maybe okay. It is 1 year maybe. It is just only example. The country, please step type 1, the city, study location, study language, and GPA and maximum GPA. If the GPA maximum 5, you can put 5, maybe 5.56 maybe. Okay, it is explicitly for the master degree. If you want to fill in the level of education with the bachelor, you can insert new block here. Yeah, you can put here for the bachelor degree. You can type in this here. If you want to insert new block here with this secondary education, you can choose one and please fill in the blank. Okay, the next one. Have you ever studied in Hungary higher educations, Hungarian higher education institutions? If no, please clicking no. Have you ever been scholarship holder in Hungary? If you no, please clicking no. Are you self-funded? Maybe yes, or no, it's okay. Choose this one. Okay, don't forget to clicking the save. The next one is about the languages. Okay, the native language. You can choose this one. If you have another language, not mother tongue language, you can click in here, the foreign language. Please type in here the foreign language, proficiency, maybe you can choose one, B2, C1 or C2, study or experiences. Okay. If you're not interested with the foreign language, if I think it's only one, you can delete it. Okay, it is mandatory for would you like to perform your studies in Hungarian if the selected full degree programs. You can choose one, no or yes. And don't forget to save. And the next one is about the employment. For this part, please type your answer the following question to describe your work-related experiences, including employment or internship experience, if any. If you have any experience for the employment, you can insert new block. Let's try it. The company names, start from to, you can choose, or you can expect it this one, or yeah, it depends on your employee. The type of business or sector, occupation or positions, your responsibilities, accurate skills and competences. If you have more than one or two, you can click in here, insert new block here, and next and next. Don't forget to clicking the save. The next one is about the activities. Yeah, the activities is related to the list of volunteering and extracurricular activities that are related to your studies or professional development. You may also list sports and hobbies, but only these are relevant for your applications. Please make sure to fill this section out properly and in the details. in case you have any relevant experiences that could contribute to your applications. You can insert new block. Please type in the nature of your activity, organization name, from, and to. And the next one, clicking insert new block here if you have a lot of information about the activities, and don't forget to clicking the save. The next one is about the residence. Yeah, the residence is about the information about your stays abroad if they were for extended periods, maybe 1 month or more. For example, as a foreign exchange student or working, please do not exclude short travels, backpacking, tourism-related trips. If you have, you can clicking insert new block, but if you don't have, please leave these informations. And the next one is about the motivations. Okay, yes, you have some information for these motivations. You can type in here. Please write at least 1,500 characters, but no more than 4,000 characters. What about the topics? For the topics, you should explain about the why have one choose to apply to these programs. Why did you apply to study in Hungary? What do I expect to gain from my studies? Why does my background make me a suitable candidate? How will the program help me to achieve my goals? How does your proposed study relate to particular development challenges or need at the global, national, and or local level? How will you apply your new skills and qualification when you return home? And what challenges would you expect to encounter while studying in a foreign country? And how could you prepare for these challenges? You can type it here with these informations, no more than 4,000 characters. If you finish, don't forget to clicking save. And the next one is about the documents. Okay, please upload the scanned version of your original application documents like a motivation letter, proof of language proficiency, school certificates, transcript of records, and passport or national ID card. Okay, please, it is important only for the nominated applicants. The medical certificate must be submitted until 15 April. If you are applying for doctoral studies, you also need to upload a research plan, letter recommendation, and a statement of the supervisor if required by a doctoral school. But if you will to apply for bachelor or master programs, you can upload this one. Please leave these informations. And if the statement of supervisor is required by the doctoral school, it must be submitted until 15 March 2022. And also music of and art studies, you also have to upload your portfolio. And the upload file cannot be larger than 4 MB per file. Please upload all file in the relevant box below. You can upload here. No document have been uploaded. Use the below to upload the required documents. You can only upload file up to 10 MB in size in each from the following types: JPG, GIF, PNG, or PDF. The document must be upright, not upside down, and it portrait mode, taller than wider. Please, the other common voice file format, Word, Excel, PowerPoint are supported as well. You can click Save if you already. And the next one is about the others. How about other? Other is the medical info. You can check this one. It is mandatory. If you are not nominated in the Stipendium Hungaricum programs, please do not consider my application as fee-paying application any further, or I'm still interested in studying in Hungary, please consider me as a fee-paying applicant. Do you play sport competitively? Up to you. You can choose yes or no. Do you plan to play competitive sport in addition to your studies in Hungary, or are you a member of a sport association in your home country? If you want to clicking no or yes, up to you. Don't forget to save again. The next one is about the checklist. Yes, in this part, you will be attentions to a lot of information about the proof of foreign language proficiency. This information is covered I have not yet uploaded. Transcript of record I have not yet uploaded, and etc. How about these informations already uploaded? This one will be I think the checklist with these green types. Yeah, and don't forget to clicking the save again. If you want to leave this application, you can sign out or etc. Okay, we check this my applications. Yeah, the plan is being prepared. You can edit these applications. The application is currently not submitted. Please click on the edit application button to do so. Okay, the next one, if you want to applying especially for maybe a bachelor, master, or doctoral program, if you want to apply more university, you can find this program begins. Continue to the mathematics, but I will reference you to the doctoral for mathematics, for example. Okay, let's continue to the other the university one by one. And regarding to the supervisor, please check here, check one by one here. If you get one supervisor from for example this application from this university, you can check here and fill edit applications. But if you cannot I think you cannot find this supervisor, maybe you can delete application and continue to the first steps again. But if you want to find another supervisor, like in the University of Pannonia or Debrecen, you can check here one by one. If you get maybe 2 or 3 supervisor, from different university, maybe you can find the programs and clicking for the apply in this corner. For example, maybe if you have informations or you have a supervisor from this maybe from Doctoral School of Mathematics from the LT, you can clicking here. Don't forget to check here. Okay, let's see. I think it's same with this. I think you can clicking here and typing here, fill in the blank. Don't forget to save. Contact, don't forget to save. Educations is also languages. You can click here with the same informations. Employment, maybe activities, residence, motivations, documents. I think it's similar with previous informations, and you can check my applications. Yeah, you have to university. For the first one is University of in the Szeged, and the second one Actopus Loren University in Budapest. Yeah, it is applicable for 2 or 3 university maybe, but if you have a supervisor from 2 different university, maybe you can follow these informations. Okay, I think it is important for informations for your scholarship candidate to following these instructions. And the tasks, you have 7 informations regarding these requirements. It is the important language proficiency, transcript, passport or national ID, master school certificates. If you applying for a doctoral, you don't forget to upload for master's school certificate, bachelor certificate, and senior high school certificates, statement of the supervisor, research proposal, letter recommendations. Yes, you can check here. Or maybe 3 university. We can check, for example, if you want to check here, we can try especially for these for 3 university. The mathematics we can check in linguistic, Kazakhstan, up to you. Maybe if you Kazakhstan, but if you another, maybe you can check here or etc. You can check my national university. What? Mathematics. Okay, maybe in the Abuja University you can click here. Doctoral School apply information applied was not added to your application. The application cannot contain more than 2 choices. Okay, I think it's only 2 university applicable for your um, applications. Okay, I think it is very useful for your information for this Stipendium Hungaricum scholarships, especially in this year. And don't forget for especially for um, PhD or doctoral applicant, you should find the best supervisor from these websites, doctory.hu. Or you're applying for medicine, by name, academic by name, or law maybe, or uh, physics maybe, or chemistry. Not relevant. You can research, or maybe like a biology, history, clinical medicines. Yeah, you can check here one by one. I think it is best website cover all of information for supervisor in the university in the Hungary. Maybe or chemistry, clinical medicine, maybe you can check by one by one. Yes, it is the complete course requirements is already done. Presents PhD students, only one. There is an area like the mechanism of central nervous system regulation. You can check here. And you can send the email with this email. Or maybe you will to apply for the physics. You can click here. You can check one by one. It is the reset area. It is the email address. Or you can find this supervisor with on web page. Okay, you can back again. Food sciences, history, electrical engineering, or environmental. You can check. You can type in here if you want. Okay, I think it is very useful for you, but for the bachelor or master programs, it's not mandatory for finding the supervisors. Yes. Okay, let's check once more important one issue regarding to the timeline. Watch a couple minutes. Yeah, is the applications process and the application timeline. And the last one, you can checks, yes, the flowchart of application process from the November 2021 to December 2021 until the end of this application, July to August 2022. Prospective students start their visa applications procedure and organize their travel to Hungary. Okay, first round of selection technical checks and the nomination of sending partner. The timeline from January to February 2022. Applications that are only served in the online system but not submitted will be automatically rejected. So, if you already for your applications, for example, if you not finished yet for application profile, you can check one by one. Please see the checklist box. If you have already done and not missing informations and fix, you can clicking submit, right? Next, continue. The application is successfully submitted in the Tempus Public Foundation online application system are checked first. Okay, this is called technical checks and it is done by Tempus Public Foundations. During this step, we check the basic eligible criteria, for example, the age, citizenship, the previous scholarships, and check if the application has applied for a scholarship type or study program that is available within the framework of the program and that is available for the application of the particular sending or territorial country. Also, we will informally check in if the required documents are uploaded in the application system or not, and check if the statement for application is accepted in the system. Okay, you will check for the others like, yeah, I think it is the checklist informations, documents, motivations, and yeah, informations regarding this sending partner. Okay, the next. However, it is the host institution that checks whether to uploaded file and their quality can be accepted and whether this document meet their entry requirements or not. Yeah, applicants will be automatically rejected during the technical check if they 1. Do not successfully submitted their application in the online system until 15 January 2022. Please see the timeline, see the time of these applications until 15 January 2022, approximately in the night of Central European times. Are Hungarian citizens hold a Hungarian dual citizenship or they are person granted a refugee status, enjoying temporary protections, admitted for subsidiary protection or granted humanitarian protections. The next one, have a citizenship that is different from the sending country or territory they apply through. The next one, were born after 31st August 2004, except those applying for dance study programs. The Next one, have submitted multiple applications. Okay, only one application. The next one, have submitted multiple applications with more than one sending partner. The next one is about do not accept the statement for applications. Please see Annex 2 for sample in the online system. For are they former Stipendium Hungaricum scholarship holder or self-finance students at the Hungarian higher education institution in case described in section 2.2 about the eligibility. You can check in the section 2 number 2.2. Were awarded at the Hungary Stipendium Hungaricum scholarship for 2020 or 2021 or for 2021 to 2022 academic year, but after accepting their scholarship did not travel to Hungary and did not start their student studies, nor did they notify Tempus Public Foundation of this fact until 31 August. The next one is about the have postponed their scholarship awarded in academic year of 2020 to 2021 application round, but did not travel to Hungary and did not start their studies next year, nor did they notify Tempus Public Foundation of this fact until 31 August. And the last one is about the provide any false information during the applications process. Please see a lot of information about the technical check during these your applications. Okay, the next one is about the application can only apply through sending our countries of their own nationality. Sending partner can only nominate applicants with the same citizenship. Only nominated applicants will be considered for the second round of selection, the institutional evaluations. Okay, we check the next ones pages. Allocation of admitted applicants. You can check this one. If you already done for this requirements, I think is almost done. It is about the scholarship status is terminated if you can check here, or contact Tempus Public Foundations via website or email or phone number or Facebook or another. You can check here. It is the annex statement statement for applications. Maybe we can check here. Statement for applications. Yes, by clicking on the one accept button, I agree the following, you can check here. What is the statement? It's a example statement. It is statement for doctoral programs. Is there any informations? You can typing in the my comments below. Okay, yes, I think it is already done. Yes, Stipendium Hungaricum application. Okay, it is the website. You can check here about the partners, scholarship holder, and etc. Okay, I think it's already done for my explanations about the apply for Stipendium Hungaricum. You can, if you have any information, if you have any problem, don't hesitate to contact me. And see you. Good luck for your challenges. Fantastic banget.